Safe Site Check-in is the system of record for site visitor activity. Information captured in the Safe Site Check-in app eliminates the need for your on-site personnel to manually enter data in Procore Manpower and visitor logs. Integrating Safe Site data into Procore is done in 4 steps. Start with installing the Safe Site Check-in module from the Procore Marketplace. Next, connect Safe Site Check-in to Procore. You then edit your site and add its associated Procore Project ID. You then set up one or more schedules in Safe Site Check-in to load data from Safe Site into Procore. Your Procore administrator can find Safe Site Check-in by searching the Procore Marketplace, where they see an option to install Safe Site Check-in. The install process creates a Safe Site Check-in user that has access to update Procore daily log data. A Safe Site Check-in admin then uses the Safe Site admin app to complete the integration setup. Start by selecting the Integrations tab from the Account page. Then select Procore, where you enter your company's Procore Company ID. Use the Test Connection button to ensure that you provided the right information. If you don't see a connection established message, then contact support at safesitecheckin.com for help. The next step is to edit your sites and add the associated Procore Project ID. Now let's take a look at some check-ins to see how they'll be loaded into Procore. Here we see 2 check-ins for workers from Architect Test Company. We also see 1 worker from Easy Tiles checked in. We also see 2 check-in records from a company called Subcontractor Test Company. You see that one of the check-in records has a crew size of 3, bringing the total number of workers for the company to 4. Schedules are used to populate data into Procore. The system is designed to do 1 update from Safe Site Check-in into Procore every day. The Procore schedule type is used, where you select one of the 2 integration types, Manpower logs or visitor logs. The entry status for the Manpower log should be set to visitors who are only granted access to the site. Note that Procore Manpower logs requires the app to set the number of hours your workers are on site. Safe Site Check-in will use check-in and check-out times recorded by each visitor to calculate the number of hours worked. If a visitor does not use the Safe Site Checkout feature, then Safe Site will use the value set for the default workers' hours, as set by the scheduler. Now let's take a look at how Safe Site data appears in Procore. We see that the visitor from Easy Tiles is recorded in the Manpower log. You also see that the company recorded in Procore is listed as no company. This happened because the company called Easy Tiles is not defined in Procore. If your check-in visitors enter a company name that is not defined in Procore, then you should look at requiring the visitor to pick from a list of predefined company names that are defined in Safe Site Check-in. Now let's take a look at the company called Subcontracting Test Company. It is loaded into Procore with its 4 workers. In this case, Subcontractor Test Company is defined as a company in Procore and was matched to the data coming from Safe Site Check-in. You also see that the check-ins for Architect Test Company were matched and loaded into Procore. Now let's take a look at the visitors log. This shows the individual check-in records that were recorded by Safe Site Check-in. This concludes our Procore integration tutorial video. If you have any questions or issues with Procore integration, please contact our support team.